rebooted. Bangernomics, rebooted.
And welcome to another Bangertorial. One of the secrets of running a car, and it's whether it's an expensive car or a cheap car, and it doesn't matter on your mechanical ability whether you can do lots of things or not. One of the great secrets of running a car successfully is having a good local garage who, come to the rescue, help you out, give you advice and that sort of thing. And if you don't have that, it sort of makes things a lot more difficult sometimes. I've been quite lucky. I have a local garage which has been very good over the years. It's good when you've got a few cars, you can drop something off there and sort of chat to them like matey mates. But I had a bit of an issue with them really. We're not on speaking terms because they're not very organised at all. In that my daughter's Golf needed work done, and this is from last year. They had to replace a water pump, and it took 3 goes to not do it because they didn't have time. There were other issues to sort out as well, heating issue, a bit of a minor issue, but you had to sort of dig in to do something. So it didn't go well at all, and I obviously told them that, and I haven't been back there for a bit, and I don't know whether I will. It's really, really, really basic stuff. Also, MOTs. You book it in for an MOT, and they couldn't quite manage it, so it was all too difficult. So they're very busy. I get that, but it's about being organised. It's about looking after sort of customers like me who are pretty good. So my daughter took a car elsewhere to sort it out, asked at work, and people said, use this garage because they're pretty good, which is great. We'll see how that goes. Might report back on that. Hopefully they just do a good job. But she had a loan car, and she didn't like the loan car. It was a terrible little Nissan Pixo, and just out of interest, she checked the status of it because she was quite interested in what model it was exactly and a few other things. And it's not MOT. This is a loan car that a garage has, which is several weeks out of MOT. That's not good, is it? And at this point it is when you think to yourself, well, garages just don't do themselves a favour, do they really? They're just not, they sort of come on. I'm constantly asked about trusting garages and so forth, and I say, well, you've got to find the right one and blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. And then they let you down. Now, this is relevant to me at this moment because I have an opportunity that I've agreed to sort of go back into the car trade a bit. So all this stuff about being well organised and dealing with customers properly, I will have to abide by. I'll have to be extremely switched on, won't I? In order not to look like a hypocrite. I've agreed to do something which I will tell you about if it happens, but there's no point going into detail about it if things don't actually occur at the end of the day. Hopefully it will, but it may not do. But it doesn't matter. I now have the responsibility of behaving as well as I possibly can in order to help people sort their cars out. But we'll see. Yeah, at the moment, it is garages don't do themselves any favours at all when it comes to just being organised and looking after customers and sorting cars out. That's their job, and they should do it. They get well paid for it. So that's it, really. I want garages to be better. I want them to try and help their customers more, and hopefully that's something that I could do in the future. So that's it, really. Yeah. The trouble with garages is they're not always as good as they should be at repairing cars and being organised and so forth. So that's it, really. Yeah, It's something that affects us all. Find a good garage and then you won't ever have to worry again about looking after your car. You'll always manage to get it sorted out. So yeah, before my voice fades completely, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Rebooted. Bangernomics.